This episode is brought to you by our friends at Hover, the easiest way to buy domain names and do more with them. Get 10% off today by visiting hover.com/ondeck.
Welcome to On Deck. I'm Matt Harris, and this is an On Deck First. It is what we call a 1-on-4. One host, 4 interviewees, and I don't really know where to begin except to say, hey guys, thank you for being on deck.
Woohoo!
Thank you. We'll start over on my left. We have Paul, then we have Jen, then we have Darren, and then we have Shannon. It is the Hack 5 crew.
It's the Mouseketeers,
Reunion
off.
or
Yeah, there we
something,
go. Yeah.
I have a feeling there's not going to be enough microphones for this interview. Well, let's start with Darren. For those guys who live in a cave, what is Hack 5 all about?
Hack 5 is all about hacking that technology you already have and doing stuff to avoid your warranties and have a lot of fun with geeky stuff. If you're an IT professional, if you're a black hat hacker, if you're a white hat hacker, if you just want to know how to FDisk format reinstall, it's all good. It's all hack5.org.
I didn't know it'd be rapping tonight. That's awesome. So we talked to you last year at Showstoppers. What has changed in the last year, Shannon? Because, otherwise he's going to rap it to me.
We have some new cameras this year, and one of my favorite things that we have is this little nifty teleprompter app on our iTouch and iPhone. It's so cool. All we do is stick this under there, and it's original. We created this ourselves. Not the app, of course, but how you set it up.
Looks like a little bit of a hack.
Yeah, it is it's a half-ass hack, exactly. So you stick it up there, and you start running the teleprompter, and from my iPhone, which I have in my hand, I can press pause and hit play and let it scroll at my desire. It's so much better than having a piece of paper under there, I tell you. It's great.
Again, like last year, I have camera and now teleprompter envy of Hack 5. What is going on here? Well, let's turn to my left. So, Jen, okay.
Wonderful.
I was going to do that, but that works too. You've been here for Showstoppers. You've seen a bit of the show floor. What's kind of impressed you so far? Has anything wowed you?
You know what? There was kind of a GM car in the corner there. It's a concept thing between GM and Segway.
Okay.
Segway is a one-person vehicle. This is a two-person vehicle. People are driving it around on the carpet over there, most likely drunk. It is quite entertaining.
Not that we endorse drinking and driving, or drinking at all.
And Segwaying. It's a two-person
If you're over
one.
18 in Ontario, 16 in Ottawa, or 21 in the United States.
You're just making up laws now.
I am. As the new Prime Minister, I'm going to do that.
16, eh?
15 in PEI.
Fair enough. Now, Paul, you've been on the production team for a long time, and the show is based usually in a studio. How do you find kind of coming like guerrilla style like this? How does it change the your producer hat? How does it work?
Well, it kind of makes it a lot simpler because it's
simpler.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
You just kind of run out there with one camera, one person. You just get them to talk a bunch and make a fool of themselves. So.
Well, Darren's good at that, I would say.
Yeah, I didn't hear what I'm good at, but I'm sure I'm good at that.
Making a fool of yourself, I believe you said.
Please, are you kidding? I actually had a fan come up to me and say, Darren, so good to see you. I'm a huge fan of Hack 5. Every time I see you, my heart goes out to you because I'm always seeing you in the hospital. And I'm like, that's not 3, 4, 5.
True.
Yeah, actually.
You're always hurting yourself.
In the last 5 years, I have been in the hospital quite a bit.
Now, you said in the pre-interview here, because that's what we do here at Butterscotch.com, we speak ahead of time, something about NVIDIA and how you're excited.
Oh, dude, I love NVIDIA so much because I got my desktop, I got an i7 in my Intel box there, right? But I got these beautiful NVIDIA video cards that allow me to edit in Premiere, the superior video editing software, by the way.
Hold on, just a sec. Sorry. You just said video cards and beautiful?
Oh, dude, trust your technolust. And the beautiful thing about Premiere is it can use your GPU to render HD video in real time. It's so gorgeous. So what do? I go out and get like a crazy expensive laptop with an NVIDIA chip in it so I can do the same thing at CES on the show floor, editing and delivering same day, right? Hosting, producing, editing, delivering, all that.
Once again, a man with many hats.
Yeah, except now one of my hats is broken because NVIDIA has this crazy technology called Optimus, where it's like, oh, we got a software card, and we got a hardware card, and half the time you don't know what you got, and Premiere's like, what are you talking about? You don't have an NVIDIA card. Thanks, NVIDIA. Thank you.
3 words, Final Cut Pro.
Oh!
On that lovely note, for more on the fine folks with me, where should we go to see more about Hack 5?
Hack5.org or revision3.com/hack5.
Well, guys, thank you for making an on-deck first of a 4-on-1. For everything we've spoken about, go to butterscotch.com. For all of Butterscotch's CES coverage, go to butterscotch.com/CES 2011.
This episode is brought to you by our friends at Hover, the easiest way to buy domain names and do more with them. Get 10% off today by visiting hover.com/ondeck.